Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I hope everything's okay in your life. In this video, I will quickly discuss guild bosses. The information I will share is quite simple. I know you are here to learn how the guild bosses can provide you minimum 1 billion up to 3 billion silver every day. Without further ado, let's get straight to the details. This boss system has been in the game for over years. More accurately, the existing guild boss system has been buffed and made more profitable. As a result, it has become worth the player's time. This content is actively used in the game, especially as a tremendous source of income for new or returning players. The system works as follows. Each guild can defeat the bosses once a week. They need boss scrolls to do so, which they can obtain from the guild quest interface. After completing the quest, you can get the scroll. If you're not a guild leader or you have a responsibility about these bosses, this part may not concern you too much. So, how does boss defeated once a week provide you with at least 1 billion up to 3 billion silver daily? After the development and the buffing of this system, people realized it was highly profitable. Particularly, PvE-focused guilds began to coordinate the kills of these bosses. You will likely see such arrangements in every region of the game. 7 different guilds form a team, and this team gathers players every day to defeat one guild's bosses. You have the chance to join as a guild as a war hero, and you kill the bosses before the day ends. This way, you are defeating the bosses every day of the week, even if there isn't a scenario where 7 guilds have agreed in your region. I believe that there is definitely a Discord server for every region. In these Discord servers, guilds announce which days of the week they will defeat bosses, and if there's a space in that guild, you can join as a war hero and receive rewards from the bosses. So the system seems pretty simple, isn't it? Unfortunately, I don't have detailed information about the organizations in your specific region. Please do some search or ask your friends about this content. But I know that there's a simple organization in every region, and players earn income with this way every day. You travel from guild to guild like mercenaries every day. While guilds carry out this work for their own players, you also provide services for them, creating mutual benefits. It becomes a win-win situation for both sides. In this system, 3 bosses are defeated: Puturum, Ferrid, and Mudster. Guilds typically start with Puturum, then move on to the Ferrid, and finally defeat Mudster. Guild leaders usually use a guild call at the scheduled date and the time for Puturum boss. The Puturum boss appears in the region located in north part of Valencia, which is currently visible on the screen. You can come here via guild call and then proceed to the other bosses on your mount if you wish. I can say that Puturum is the hardest one. It has 2 primary attacks. One is a powerful attack over a small area around it. This attack is quite strong. But don't worry, you will have enough time to dodge it. Even if with my gear, it managed to one-shot me, so avoid staying in this area. Its second attack targeting inwards first, then the outwards. You can dodge these attacks by keeping an eye on the areas around the boss. You can kill this boss in about 2 to 4 minutes, it depends the power of an organization of the crowd. The rewards you can obtain from this boss are currently displayed on the screen. You will acquire a substantial amount of silver, approximately 300 million pure silver directly from the gold ingots. Additionally, any extra dropped items will also provide you with income. The second boss is Ferrid. You will defeat it in the area currently shown on the screen. It appears at Omar Lava Node right in the middle of Medaya. It is easier to kill compared to Puturum. The drop list you can expect from this boss is shown on the screen. You can easily dodge its skills by watching the areas that will appear around it. You can earn about 300 million silver or more from each boss, and item drops will give you additional income. The last boss will be Mudster. Among 3 bosses, Mudster is the easiest one. It appears in the area right in the middle of Serendia. You can easily dodge its skills by tracking the areas displayed on the screen. So, we talked about 3 bosses. Let me give you a bonus tip. If you are considering doing this system permanently, I mean every day, place 3 different alt characters in the areas where these bosses respawn. Even if you miss the guild call, you won't need to worry about it. You can switch to the necessary character at boss time to help to defeat the boss. Equipping your characters with 12 gear probably will be sufficient. Even in the absence of any valuable drops, you can currently see the items I have obtained on the screen. I have earned 945 million pure silver just from gold ingots. Additionally, other items are quite valuable as well. Therefore, we can clearly state that you can guarantee at least 1 billion silver every day, which can be obtained in approximately 20 to 30 minutes. Among the RNG based drops, there is even a 2 billion crystal available. This crystal is primarily used for PvE purpose and is considered best in slot. In some specific situations, it is also preferred for HP stacking in PvP crystal setups. You can obtain this crystal directly or craft it from 3 lower grade crystals, which also have high market prices. On the other hand, you also have a chance to drop these crystals. The Rebellious crystal is generally sold for around 1.5 to 2 billion in central market. On the other hand, this offers us something interesting. You can earn at least 1 billion silver minimum and up to 3 billion silver every day. Now, I have a question for you. Have you ever heard of this system before? Don't you think it's a fantastic source of income for new and returning players? If I were just starting from scratch or returning to the game with the goal of quickly gaining high level gear, I would definitely pursue this route. In the final part, I would like to add a bonus note. I wanted to include Khan boss, the 4th guild boss. Not every guild defeats this boss. However, if you find a guild that does, I recommend that you join them at least 3 times as a war hero. This will make it much easier to complete a task that once per your family. After defeating Khan boss 3 times, you will be able to obtain one of the 3 different Khan alchemist stone. My suggestion is to choose the distraction version for your gear progression, which is the blue one. The alchemist stone will be sufficient until you get your Welsar. There are only minor differences between the 2 alchemist stones. It seems that Perlabis greatly values new players and is doing everything in its power to help them catch up to veteran players by providing free items and such. As a veteran player, I must say I feel a bit envious of you. So, what do you think about this content? Have you heard of it before? Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Regarding your comments gives me the energy to create more BDO content. That's all from me for this video. I hope you guys like my content. Do not forget, BDO is just a game. Have a nice game.